Hey there, YouTube. ADB024 here in Russia on the Black Sea, actual town of Adler, real close to Sochi. And I'm in a really nice garden. At one time, during Soviet times, of course, it was public and controlled and maintained by the government, and had lots of maintenance, government employees and such, and like a park you would see in America, right? But now, after Perestroika, the collapse, of course, there wasn't the government to take care of it, and so the maintenance here is kind of went downhill. But recently, now that things are getting on top of the feet around here, it's been purchased by a private ownership, a private company, and so you get tickets to come in here now, and they're doing the maintenance. So what you have here is a once before government-owned and controlled park, now a private park, and still the public can enjoy it just with buying a ticket and coming in here and enjoying the plants that are around the world and from around the world, and are old. I hear some of this is even was planted before the Red Revolution, the 1917 Communist Revolution. A guy, at that time it was a private residence in his own personal garden, then of course taken over by the government. And just to look here, there's the entrance, but as you can see, just it's decent. It's but you get your asphalt concrete cracking, but nothing wrong with that. But take a look at this tree here. I guess it's kind of a Middle Eastern tree, but that could be somewhere close to 100 years old. And nice over here, you got a World War II memorial, 1941, 1945. The park is huge, so I could spend up to a day in here, so we'll explore around. It stretches clear over to those trees over there. So here you have some rare breeds of ducks, waterfowl, in the nice pond area of the garden. Here you have a bamboo forest. Here's a, and it comes from the grout. And it's this old brick wishing well. And you got some fish down in here. Good six-inch fish. I guess you throw some coins in there and make a wish, and then somebody comes along and steals those coins. So I guess behind me here in this open area during the Soviet days, this was the rose garden. Let's see, a few roses left, and back over there we have that's always been the greenhouse area, and it's still there, so kind of the nursery area. And nice pond here with all these lilies, different colors, and frogs everywhere. And we'll move on. I guess this is the French garden area.
This happened here forever. But now the people are going to find the new.
So here's an interesting spot to me. It shows signs of what this park went through during Perestroika. Well, before that, the government collapsed. You have all these pillars that were kicked out. You have this old Soviet bench here that, you know, that there's solid cast iron there, real nice. But it's seen the lack of maintenance from the collapse, and then you know, all these pillars kicked out. I guess we woke up the frogs. So I guess I get to the tree section of the park. You can see these very odd pine trees. And then you can look through here and you just see a forest of all different types of trees from all over in the world. There's a prehistoric tree. I'm told it's called a ginkgo tree. And this tree over here is it's native to Southeast Asia. There's some sort of a cherry tree there. Looks like a giraffe. Here's different types of cedar trees. All different types. So now that I've been walking around in this park for going on 2 hours, and I just keep on walking. New stuff, new stuff. You know, I'm just curious how anyone ever perfectly maintained this place, and I'm told in the Soviet days it was perfectly maintained, and I'm guessing this has to be near 50 acres, so I just guess during the communist days there was a lot of labor, so they could maintain something like this. And so here's some of this giant bamboo. It's about 4 or 5 inches diameter. So what it is a water tower. Take a look inside.